Travel opens up for winter sun. Red list is slashed. Holidaymakers can now go to Mexico, South Africa, Thailand without facing quarantine. Is there dancing in the home and the streets of the chief executive of Thomas Cook? Alan French, there's only one way to find out. He joins me now. He's on a video link. He's got a smile on his face. So what's the reality? Is it go, 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 chocks away? Let's take this kite up to 20,000 feet. Mr. French, good morning.
Good morning.
You must be celebrating.
It is good news for both ourselves and our customers. The Transport Secretary, finally saying that he wants travel to become cheaper and simpler. And while it's still not quite normal, it does mean that the customers who really want to travel safely and then be confident that when they come back into the country, they can now really start to plan. So there isn't actually dancing in the house because it is a little early in the morning. But
you don't want to wake the children. Yeah, it's interesting. You almost answered my first question, actually, Alan, because where is demand now? When this comes online, will you be back to 60% of where you want to be, 80%, 90%? Where do you think you'll be, Alan?
Well, for the remainder of this year, because most of the holiday season is really gone, we'll never catch up with where with 2019. But looking forward, I mean, the opportunity now to be able to book a half-term break, much wider choice. I think the news that PCR test is going to get strapped, hopefully before the half-term, but if not, by the time people come back from it, is great news. And there's some deals out there as more countries are coming online and customers have got wider choices. So I think half-term, good news for that. I think if people are starting to plan for the winter sun break, which is really around the Christmas time, again, way more options than they had before, much better deals. So we are upbeat about that. But those are, in all honesty, slightly smaller parts of our business than the summer, which is obviously behind us.
I'm speed reading as we're talking some of the background here. This idea the test will hopefully cost about £70 each, the test to which you refer, which is, I mean, it's still a lot of money, but much more manageable for the regular family of four. I'm not knocking it for a moment with costs, but it does get them away. Do you know where we are on having to video it? This was a sort of rather contentious issue earlier this week. Have they resolved that at all, Alan?
To my knowledge, no. I've not seen anything definitive. The last time I saw it, the regulations, the expectation was that you'd have to purchase a lateral flow test, and then you'd have to take a picture of the results of that lateral flow test and send it to somebody. But the details as to how that was going to be verified, where you were going to send it to, I have not seen.
All right. Well, stay tuned. I've got Grant Shapps, the Transport Secretary, later in the hour.